Welcome everybody, and thank you to Midori to be here to share your impression about the concert you gave in this day with the La Fenice Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Omer Meir Wellber. And after 33 years long career, you had at last your premiere in Venice with the Orchestra Filarmonica della Fenice. Can you describe us your feeling about that?
It was very, very nice to be in Venice for the first time and to be in La Fenice and to work with the orchestra. And the orchestra actually, it's full of members that are so passionate about music, and I really am enjoying performing and being on stage with them.
Thank you. And I think that Tchaikovsky is a good choice for us to play together for the first time. So what's your view about this particular concert?
Well, this concerto is one of the most beloved pieces that we have in our repertoire for our instrument. However, at the very beginning, when it was first written, it was considered not to be so great a work. And it was claimed to be unplayable. And really, not much worth in the effort it takes to learn it. But I think it's a beautiful, fantastic work. Certainly very memorable for the listeners, very exciting for both the listeners as well as, of course, for the players. And the contrast of the moods and all the characteristics we know that comes with Tchaikovsky's music, the very gorgeous and the very fantasy-filled and very folk influenced, all these things and more are in this music, and it's really always such a pleasure to play it.
Oh, good. And what would you like to play next time that you come to Venice?
Well, I enjoyed working with Omar, of course, so much. This is our first collaboration as well. And the orchestra, it's just been really a great experience, a new encounter for me. And I think any piece would be interesting. It could be one of the other great violin concertos, or it could be something that might not be as popular on the concert stages yet, but could be something that could be something very interesting. Could be something exciting. Could be something beautiful. It could be always a combination of things.
Yes, we have time to think about. Mm-hmm. Just take a commitment and come back. So.
Yes.
So, and another question that I would like to ask you is that along these last years you devote yourself to the educational project. And what's the meaning to you to educate children and young students through the music?
I'm very committed to education. I'm also very committed to social work. And I think through my organizations and different projects, I'm able to bring people together through music. And because I have multiple organizations and multiple projects and programs, I'm able to actually have different activities with a slightly different focus, which is always very inspiring, exciting, and really very thought-provoking for me as well. I enjoy working with the children. I enjoy working with non-musicians and musicians. I enjoy working with diverse backgrounds of learning styles. And I also enjoy working with the elderly. I enjoy working with those that are very aware of the music, as well as those who may be listening to music for the first time as we know it in the Western world. And there's really a huge range of just awareness and knowledge and experience with music that I actually get to really work with. And it's very exciting. It's important to me that first and foremost that we are always trying to connect, that we are always trying to be compassionate with each other, that we're trying to learn about each other. And for me to be able to do this through music is a great pleasure because I am a musician. And it seems to be the medium that I'm most comfortable with. And so, you know, whether I'm in Europe or in the US or in Asia, in developing countries or in developed countries, you know, music seems to have really allowed me to interact with people, sometimes with words, sometimes without. And it enriches everyone's lives, I believe. And I think this is critical as we pursue the peaceful world as we would like in the next, you know, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, for as long as we're able to keep living.
Okay. Thank you to Midori for sharing all these nice words that come from her heart. And thank you for your music, and thank you for all the emotion that you brought us along this concert. Tonight we are attended on Musikgebouw in Eindhoven for the 4th concert that is part of our project. And we say thank you to Midori and toi toi toi.
Thank you.
Thank you.